Los Angeles.
Do you see it?
On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. 5-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now.
He picked the Saints. Oh, that stop is still good. It's on there.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
Hey, dude, he got the twitch.
He just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the
game, that dude, he got it. I don't have twitch.
And he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
No, I broadcast it on YouTube.
He is a
ooh, choking.
He's a big man. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first down, it's Gurley. Room to run inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. He's able to...
Oh, come on. Hold on a second, J-Bo. I'm going to send you a thing. Oh, you should be able to. Did you get it? Oh.
32 on that one. It's a first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Hey, taking notes too, man. Watch what plays I pick. You might learn something, man.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Ah, bad play. Dang it.
Looking for Cooks.
I just threw a pick.
At the 21-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones.
I get it back.
First quarter, first drive. First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Hey, waiting.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Breeze throwing on second down.
Pick.
And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right.
Pick.
Thrown across his body, and it's
Oh,
intercepted.
I didn't step out.
Picked off at the 40.
Oh, I just get him, man.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now, the Los Angeles Rams continue to be a great story this season. A solid team. That wonderful start, although they did lose Week 9, obviously, to New Orleans. So the 72 Dolphins celebrated again.
Yeah, they got a chance to hug it out and still be the last team to go undefeated in modern football. 17-0 that team was, but let's face it, no one shedding any tears for the Rams after that loss to New Orleans. They still have weapons galore on offense, a stout defensive front led by Aaron Donald, leading.
Oh, butter not in. I gotta fix that. I'm ready.
They're aiming for the playoffs, and as all their moves in the offseason and during the season pick up Dante Fowler Jr. to rush the passer, they're shooting for the Super Bowl.
On 1st and 10, Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Goff now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
You better hope I don't get Gerda going. You better hope I don't get Gerda going.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. As he throws there, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
The offense staying out.
This play that you can't stop either, J-Bell.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Flushed out.
Come on.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The football going back over to the New Orleans Saints and a team this year, Charles, that really took off after that Week 1 loss. For me,
you see where I was going, though.
Week 9, you think back to that game when they beat the Rams, knocked off their undefeated streak to start the regular season. So now, are the Saints really Super Bowl winning contenders? I mean, do you put them in that category?
I certainly do, and I think people were wondering how they would respond this season after what happened to end last season, the Minneapolis Miracle, where they ended up getting the last play of the game in the playoffs. And when it started losing at home to Tampa Bay, many wondered if their psyche had really been affected, but they've regrouped since then. The defense is really playing well. And then there's always...
Got him.
And he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh in there to drop it for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Let's go, Juju. Where you at? Get it. Oh, snap.
Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They take over 1st and 10 up near midfield. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10.
Burn the time
just
out
shy of
already.
midfield at the 48. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for gone. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Goff.
I hope too long.
Here by the Saints. Well, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and
they
make
both
the
say get on the
play.
mic. You just got to sit here and listen to me talk trash, man.
From the 50, it's gone.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On first down, Breeze.
Ah, there we go. There's a beast.
To Breeze as he's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Big. You better get 2 people blocking.
Back at his own 5-yard line.
You better get 2 people to block him.
Aaron Donald in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here.
He coming. He coming.
Instead, looking here for Smith downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. To throw on second down is gone. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now Goff on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. They'll try the air now with Goff. Dancing to his left. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Throwing on third.
Oh. Dude, you got lucky. He was open.
To the 49. Well, week 12 in the NFL, also Thanksgiving week, and 3 games on Thanksgiving. We know about Chicago and Detroit, Washington, and Dallas. Don't forget about the third and final game on Turkey Day, just as the early Black Friday shoppers are lining up. Atlanta, New Orleans.
And those Black Friday shoppers will be throwing serious elbows about the time this bad boy kicks off. Now, think about this weekend, or think about this Thanksgiving. It has the feel of a college rivalry weekend, doesn't it? Every game, intense rivalry. Chicago, Detroit, Washington, Dallas, and now this one, Atlanta, New Orleans. These two don't like each other very much. A huge game in the NFC South.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Here's Breeze to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Dante Fowler. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Rams will get it at the 20. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the moment and into the game.
They'll throw underneath for Gurley. Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, he's used to running at that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense. Big-time play for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the interception, here's gone. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cameron Jordan. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, 76.
Out of the gun, Goff. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And a stoppage here. A timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Rams on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Gone. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that
Don't,
lead.
oh, you brought it out. Why you bring it out?
Doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze. Thomas barreling ahead. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. John Johnson with the INT, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. We're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll go down at the 28.
You can't
They
stop
get
it.
5 out of that one, and it
You
moves the
can't stop it.
chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy.
Ah,
At this
wrong
point, gonna
person.
make that defense stand up and stop
I had
it.
every
It's a
open.
short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the
Got
league.
Brown in.
So even though he caught it,
Gurley.
couldn't turn it into much more.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Anzalone coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far. And they come away with nothing.
Try to shake off the interception on the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the pressure
that's 3 for Aaron Donald.
As he's taken down. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. On second down, here's Breeze. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Good D, good D.
On 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far. This is fielded at the 7th. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Rams getting set to go now. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it now. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the gun, here's Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw.
One more time.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
There it is. I'm shocked myself. I thought there was interception that time.
It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing again is Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Goff throwing again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play, don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on his last 7 straight passes. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley.
Let's go, Gurley. Get in there.
Inside the 15 to the 13.
Get you 100 yards
on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind
Get you
of the
100
key
yards.
here.
Let's
Grind
go.
out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
Oh,
do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Goff. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Goff. Stepping up, and the Rams with a score. Touchdown.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Goff, and he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline
right here.
because
Sack
that
City.
drives you berserk
Sack
to come
City.
off the field. Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Breeze. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Samson Abuka in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Fielded at the 43. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout, So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Again, they run with Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Time for a break.
That'll do it.
We'll come back and see this
first
one
down.
out after this.
After I get this first down, that'll do it.
The Rams on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4.
4 down, check, 4 down.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Got him. That's 4 sacks for my boy.
They get him
Call
back at his
timeout. I'm
own
calling for
3-yard
you.
line.
Let me get this safety.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's why the Seahawks cut him.
This defense was definitely learning
That
the
is why the
possibility of
Seahawks
the deep
cut him.
ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone. A safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters. And this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Another carry now for Gurley. And to the 42-yard line here.
3 yards to 100. Get him 100 yards. Let's go. Get him 100.
And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation.
1 yard to 100.
Usually
Let's
means
go.
throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up the
Gotta
first
get 100
down.
yards.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
He got
He'll
it.
take
He
this
got
one
it.
up close to about the 45. On the stop there
Oh, we can get
defensively,
some more.
Tyler
We can get
Davis.
some more golf.
Looks like they're
And
establishing a
Gurley.
pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
12, 12, 12, 12. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Hike it.
Goff gonna throw it. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.